to my channel. It's your girl Sean. I'm back for another video. If this is your very first video from me, be sure to subscribe if you like love and relationship advice videos, lifestyle videos. And if you're already a subscriber, become part of the notification gang by hitting that little bell, which is right next to the subscribe button. That way you'll never miss a video from your girl. And if you want to further support the movement, if you want to read more about life and love, check out one of my books. I've actually written 3. The first one is called The Dating Game, How to Find Yourself While Looking for Mr. Right. My second book is called Bring the Man Code, The Key to Unlocking His Heart. And my third book is called Getting Unstuck, How to Create the Life You've Always Wanted to Live. All 3 of my books are available on Amazon, Kindle, and BarnesandNoble.com. I will link all of my books below. And if you want the opportunity to work with a certified life coach one-on-one, send me an email to itscoachshawn, that's SHAWN, @gmail.com, and I'll give you more information about hiring me as your coach. So without any further ado, let's get started with today's video. Let's go get him. Hi Sean, greetings from the UK. I must say that I'm thankful for the work that you're doing. I have a situation that I would love your advice on, and I'm okay with you doing it on YouTube. So I'm a single mom, 27 years old, and I have a son who's 5 years old. I was seeing this amazing 36-year-old guy for the last 9 months. The guy was great. He opened car doors, he made dinner, he was a great listener, he was loving, understanding, gentle. It recently came to my attention that he does not want to see me more than 1 day a week to spend an evening together. He says he's busy as a geography teacher. I'm busy too. I have a full-time career. But I thought he wanted more as the relationship progressed. He also expressed that he didn't want to be involved with my son. What? Wow. That he does not want to include him on our days with kids, and he thought that was what a nanny is for. I told him I wanted more and I deserved better, but I'm struggling to understand how such a good guy, I'm gonna get you. Especially one that works with children wouldn't want anything to do with my son. I've been treated badly in previous relationships, so I am now missing him because he's so kind and so loving. It also took me a while to get him, and I'm losing hope. My question is, will he ever change his mind, and how can I move on and stop thinking about him all the time, and how do I avoid all of this in the future? Oh, by the way, he has met my son, and he's very friendly to my son as well. There's a lot that I want to talk about, but the one thing that bothers me the most is the way that you describe him doesn't really match how he's treating you. You said that he's loving and he's kind and all of that. This man is acting like your son is a problem. This man is acting like your child is a burden, and that if it weren't for your son, you guys would be closer. For him to say that's what a nanny is for, when you're a single mother and you still go on to describe him as being loving and kind, and just because he took you out on a couple of dates. I'm not a single mother, so let me just say that, but I feel like the single mothers out there would agree with me that when you're dating, you're not just dating for you, you're also dating for your child. Is the man that you're dating, is he possible stepdad material? Can he love your child as if your child was his very own? This man isn't even fully in your life, and he's already acting like he doesn't want anything to do with your child. So how are you even thinking about a future with him? So what's Christmas gonna be like, and his birthday, and every other day of the week? I feel like I don't understand why you think he's so amazing when he hasn't embraced your son. Because you've been in so many bad relationships, it's kind of clouded your judgment. Because just because he treats you better than your exes doesn't mean that he treats you the way that you deserve to be treated. You're dating him as if it's just you, like he likes me, I like him, what's the problem? It's not just you. It's you and your son. You need somebody who's gonna love you and your son. Somebody who, he has to love kids. My biggest problem with this letter is actually not him. Because he's being honest. He's being open with how he feels. Although you may not agree with it, and you may not like it, and you feel like it's inconvenient because he sounds like an amazing guy if only this issue were resolved, but this is how he feels. He shouldn't be dating women with children if this is how he feels, but you shouldn't be dating men who feel like he does. You as somebody who has a child can't date somebody who doesn't like children. And you're talking about, I don't understand why he feels this way when he's a teacher. Maybe that's a part of it. Maybe he's with children all day, 8 hours out of the day, and when he comes home, he doesn't want to be around anybody else's children. It's a lot of work being a teacher. I'm not letting him off the hook in any way. I'm just telling you that may be why he feels the way that he feels, but that doesn't give him a pass. You're a mother. Your first priority should be to your son. You don't want anybody in your son's life who doesn't want to be around your son, doesn't show genuine interest in your son. At the end of the letter, you have the nerve to say, well, he's friendly when they're together. Friendly is not the same. You don't want somebody who's just friendly with your son when they're trying to get to know you and you're thinking about a future. He would have to be with that child day in and day out. He already told you that's what a nanny is for. He likes you and he feels like, oh, if it wasn't for this kid, it'd be perfect. Well, the kid's here. He doesn't care enough about you to get to know your child. He may be amazing for somebody else, maybe another woman who doesn't like children, another woman who doesn't want to have children. That would be a better fit for him than you. It doesn't matter how much you two click, you can't send the child back to where they came from. There are so many men out there who are willing to love you, and because they love you so much, they'll shower your child with love. They will love your child as if he were their very own. And that's what you should be looking for. I feel like your approach is completely selfish. Your only concern is how he treats you and not any concern about how he treats your son. This is more than about you finding a husband. Whoever you marry, whoever you date is still going to have to be in your child's life. And somebody telling you right off the rip, I don't even want our child on dates with us. If you don't want him on dates with you guys, then what's going to happen months down the line? He's going to ask you to send the child with the father for Christmas and Thanksgiving and his birthday and every other time. He doesn't like children. Do you think he has to come out and tell you that? Because his actions show that. Telling you about the nanny, saying he doesn't want the child to be with him on dates. All these little things, that's his way of telling you this would really work if it wasn't for your child. If you continue to entertain this man knowing how he feels about your child, at some point, if your child is older, if your child is aware, your child's going to feel like you chose him over your child. And to me, that'd be exactly what you're doing if you keep dating this man knowing how he feels about your son. I don't care how friendly they seem. When you're talking about a person coming into your life, possibly playing a father role, you're going to need more than friendly. I'm going to need you to love the kid. If he doesn't like children, that's okay. He wasn't the man for you. There's plenty of fish in the sea. Throw this one back, though. Throw him back. Let him go find a woman who doesn't want children. Let him go find a woman whose children are already grown and out of the house. Let him go find what he wants. Just because he doesn't come right out and say he doesn't like children doesn't mean that he does. And I don't understand why this isn't a deal breaker for you. I also don't understand why you're not placing your child's needs above your own. He's not the last man on earth. Just because he's nicer than your exes doesn't mean he's perfect for you. That just means that your search is not over. You're going to have to be a lot more selective about the person that you date, because it's not just coming into your life, but he's also going to have to play a father figure to your son. And just being friendly with him is not enough. I feel like this man is going to send that child to go stay with his father for Christmas and Thanksgiving, and he's going to try to push the child away so you two could be together. Another thing is, you said he only has time to spend with you one time out of a week. That, to me, it sounds like he's dating multiple women and he wants to put you on the roster. Because what do you mean? Like, you're a teacher. You get off like 4 or 5 o'clock in the day, you got all this evening, you're off on the weekends, you got every single holiday, you're off during the summer. He has a lot of free time, and he can only pencil you in one day out of a week. I feel like he's building his roster and he wants to put your name on the list. I don't think there's any promise of exclusivity with him. So what are we talking about here? A man who could treat you nice a couple hours a week because that's all you'd be seeing him on? I think he's seeing multiple women, and you might be his Saturday girl. He's got a Sunday girl and a Friday night girl and a couple other ladies, and he wants to add you to the roster because people make time for what they deem important. He doesn't think you're important enough. He doesn't think your son is important enough. He doesn't even want the son with you guys on the dates. Why would you want somebody like that? That's the bigger question that I think that you should be asking yourself. Just because he's better than your exes doesn't mean that he's the best man for you. You've been in so many bad relationships that you think just because somebody treats you decent that he's amazing, and he's not. Especially if he doesn't truly love or want to get to know or shows even the slightest bit of interest in your son. Alright, that's pretty much it. Hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Be sure to thumbs up if you did. Become a part of my family here by subscribing to the channel and also turning on your notifications so you'll never miss one of these videos from your girl. And if you want to further support the movement, consider purchasing one of my books. I've written 3. The first one is called The Dating Game: How to Find Yourself While Looking for Mr. Right. My second book is called Breaking the Man Code: The Key to Unlocking His Heart. And my third book is called Getting Unstuck: How to Create the Life You've Always Wanted to Live. All 3 of my books are available on Amazon, Kindle, and BarnesandNoble.com. I will link all 3 of them below. And if you want to work with a certified life coach like myself, one-on-one, then definitely consider sending me an email at itscoachshawn, that's S-H-A-W-N, itscoachshawn@gmail.com, and I'll give you more information about working with me one-on-one. I love you guys. I'll see you all in the next video. New videos come out every single Wednesday, so yeah, be on the lookout for that, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Until next time, later divas and dudes. Deuces, honey.